Hello class 6. Today I am going to start with a new chapter from your English Rapid portion. In last video I have completed chapter number 9 and in this video I am going to start with chapter number 10. So first of all I would like to give a very short recapitulation of the previous chapter, that means chapter number 9. So what we have learned in chapter number 9, we have seen that Eliza escaped with her husband and her son. They were in grave danger and they managed to escape from the place where they were being searched, and they went to Canada and they started their new life there. After lots of obstacles, they managed to escape in Canada, and we have also seen that there were some other characters, and not only Eliza and her husband and her son, there were some other slaves were also there, and they also managed to escape to Canada. And when they reached to Canada, so they became free, as they were not at that time, they were not regarded as the slaves, because in Canada it was not a rule like that. So when they reached to Canada, they were free. And now in this chapter, in chapter number 10, we are going to start with a new phase of this novel. So new phase means it's about Uncle Tom. So the name of this chapter is Tom Meets His New Master. So we have learned that Tom, who was a very noble person, who was a very noble servant, slave of Mr. Shelby, he was sold to Mr. Haley, who was a perfect businessman. And when Mr. Haley took Uncle Tom, and he went to another place, okay, and they were boarded on a ship and they were going to some other place, and where they were going, that it was not told. Now we are going to read that where they were going and what had happened to Uncle Tom. So please students, take out your English Rapid book and turn to page number 51. You will get there chapter number 10. Tom meets his new master. While Eliza's life was being taken care of, it was the beginning of Tom's new future. He was traveling in a steamboat along with other slaves. So we have seen in chapter number 9 that Eliza escaped, and she started her new life with her husband and her son happily in Canada. And here we are going to see that what happened to Uncle Tom. Here Uncle Tom's new future also it started. Now he was traveling in a steamboat along with other slaves, okay. And who was there? His master at that time. His master was Mr. Haley, okay. The boat was piled high with cotton bales from various plantations. So there were. It's not only the people were also the people were boarded on the boat, but other things were also there. Some cotton bales were also there, for it was from the various plantations. Tom could move around the boat freely. He had been able to inspire even the confidence of a hard man like Haley, not only because of Mr. Shelby's high recommendations, but also for his quiet and obliging nature. So we know that at that time slaves were not allowed to do anything by their own wish. But here Tom could able to roam around any place of the steam, that means any place of the boat, because that means it was not like that Mr. Shelby recommended that Uncle Tom was a very noble and very genuine person. No, it was not like that. It was Mr. Haley actually could understand that he was a very sensible, Uncle Tom was a very sensible and very obliging person. So he gave the permission to Uncle Tom to roam about anywhere in the boat. Thus Haley allowed him to move freely on the boat. He went around lending a helping hand to the workman as was his nature, and when there was nothing to do, he would sit quietly with his Bible. So what did he do? What did Uncle Tom do? Uncle Tom actually Uncle Tom had a very helping nature. So Uncle Tom, whenever Uncle Tom were going, so he had the habit of helping others. So here also he was helping the other workmen. When the people those who were working, so at that time what happened, Uncle Tom was also helping them. And if that was not if there were no workmen in the boat, if they were not working, so at his idle time he was sitting quietly and reading the Bible with his Bible. That means Uncle Tom was with his Bible and sit quietly. Among the passengers on the steamers, there was a rich young gentleman by the name of Augustine St. Clair from New Orleans. So there were so many different kinds of people at the boat, and there was a man whose name was Augustine St. Clair. He was from New Orleans. New Orleans is a name of a place in America. He was traveling with his young daughter of 5 or 6 years of age and an elderly lady who seemed to be in charge of the little girl. So who were there? That man was there. That means Mr. Augustine St. Clair was there, and Mr. Clair he had one little girl of age like 5 or 6 or something. He had a very lovely and very little girl, and that girl was looked after by an elderly woman. And so we got some other characters in this chapter. That means there Mr. Augustine St. Clair was there, and his daughter, and along with an elderly lady who was taking care of that daughter. Tom was drawn to this little girl. He had been watching the angelic girl with golden hair and deep blue eyes with great interest. Tom liked the little girl very much because the girl had the charm. The little girl was looking very nice, very pretty. She had golden hairs, and also golden hair and blue eyes, and those eyes were having the interest. Okay. So however, he took his time before making friends with her. That means Uncle Tom did not go to that little girl straight and made friend with her. Uncle Tom was taking some time, and he was looking the girl with a sense of innocence. Okay. And because you know that he was a father and he was a very good man also, so when he was looking at the girl, so he looked the girl with very interest. Okay, because the girl was very little, and he had the curl, that means the golden hair and blue eyes, and those were very attractive. Okay, and obviously Uncle Tom liked the girl very much, and he liked to make friend with the little girl, so he was taking the time. Okay.